It's really just a small testimony. It's probably not even worth recording, honestly, but I just want to give the Lord the glory. I have been baptized in Spirit-filled speaking in tongues for 21 years, and I always like to make sure I include that in my testimony, because without that, I wouldn't have a testimony. So I have some health challenges, and it's really hard to even explain what they are. Like, I can't make sense of it. I can't make anybody else make sense of it. I know when you look at me, you think she doesn't look like she's sick. I get that. But sometimes I have what I call flares, and I don't always know where it comes from. Although sometimes I think it's like when everybody else is sick around me, I don't get that sickness usually the way that it manifests for them. But I do get these other crazy things, like really, really severe fatigue. Like, I can't even explain how bad the fatigue is. And like, sometimes I can't even talk. I can't even form thoughts. The kids come and ask me things, and I just have to say, talk to your dad. Like, I can't. And brain fog and stomach issues. And I feel like I have the flu before you actually have the symptoms of the flu, like when you just have that malaise kind of thing, but it's really, really severe. And sometimes this lasts for days, sometimes it lasts for weeks. Sometimes it'll last for a week and then I'm better for a day or two, and then it comes right back again. And I have insomnia with it. And it's just been a long time that I've been dealing with this, and it makes work really challenging. And I got like COVID or something right in the beginning of the year, and ever since then I felt like I go from one flare to the next flare to the next flare. And it was to the point where I just was saying to Chris, like, I just don't think I'm going to be able to keep working. Like, I was struggling to just get out of bed and just get through the day. And I came up and had prayer last Wednesday about it, and I was just feeling really distraught about I just can't do it. Like, I know I can't quit my job. I don't want to quit my job. Even if Chris said, quit tomorrow, we're fine, we can do it. Like, I don't want to leave them hanging in the middle of the year. Like, it would be very detrimental for everybody. So I want the healing. I want to be able to go to my job and do my job. And anyway, I went up for prayer about it, and I don't often get healings, but when I was having prayer, for some reason, I just had this thought of, I'm going to be healed of this. And I'm not healed completely of the whole thing, but of that flare that I was in that was making it really difficult for me to even stay at work all day. I just had this thought of, I'm going to be healed of this. And I was. The next morning I woke up and I had energy again, and haven't been able to go to work since then. And I have like my normal level of fatigue, which is still really annoying and still worse than, I think most people have to deal with, but it's not that like scrape me off the bottom of the barrel. Like, I just can't function at all. So I just really want to give the Lord the glory for that, because I was really struggling, and he just pulled me out of it the next day, and I've felt more consistent energy since then. Had the flu symptoms and all of that go away, and I've been able to function. So praise the Lord.